If the secretary knew what you're doing now, he'd feel it wasn't worth it. And honestly, you should feel the same. But don't worry, I won't owe you this money. Ethan Blake didn't explain much. He knew that Daniel Hayes had been using his own salary for years to support his wife's case, and Ethan didn't want to be indebted to him, so he took everything on himself. He chose the fastest way to make money, the nightclub. After finally scraping together $100,000, he lied and said it was compensation money. Once the debt was repaid, he felt an unusual emptiness, but the weight in his heart only grew heavier. The fugitive he had chased for 10 years, Victor Cole, was still out there, but Ethan buried that deep inside because he couldn't risk losing this hard-earned, high-paying job. He had to live for the sake of his family. After word spread about how he handled a wealthy troublemaker, Ethan became the nightclub star. Gifts came frequently, and he drowned himself in alcohol every day, trying to turn himself into someone who didn't care about anything. But he forgot, someone who truly wants to fall apart doesn't need to try this hard. Just as he was sinking deeper, he unexpectedly ran into his former teammate, Lucas Reed. Lucas couldn't believe Ethan had ended up here, nor accept that the once dedicated captain had become a bouncer. The contrast was too much, and he reminded Ethan how the team had once sacrificed everything to finish the mission together, while Ethan chose to hide. But Ethan showed no reaction, claiming his past self was foolish and that this was the perfect life now. To prove it, he threw away the watch that symbolized his honor, smashing it on the ground like his former identity. At the same time, the nightclub owner planned to expand by forcibly demolishing a nursing home. During the chaos, Ethan spotted Victor Cole's mother among the crowd. When a thug tried to run her over with a tractor, something inside Ethan snapped. The sense of justice he once had as a detective. He stepped in, beat the thug, and drove the group away. But Victor's mother mistook Ethan for her son, urging him to kill the police officer and avenge her. Her words crushed Ethan. No matter how terrible her son was, he was still her child. She also asked him to look after Victor's daughter, Mia, calling her a good kid. Ethan later found Mia's phone number on a wall, a small ray of hope in the darkness. From the orphanage director, he learned she was kind but hadn't visited in 2 months, and she used to come with a classmate named Hannah Park. When Ethan tracked her down, he discovered they were no longer in contact because Mia had once tried to lure her into a pyramid scheme. Realizing something was wrong, Ethan rushed back to the nightclub, retrieved the watch he had thrown away, and the moment he put it on, the detective inside him came back to life. He called Mia, pretending to be Hannah's uncle who wanted to make money, and that same day, the organization sent someone to pick him up, pulling him straight into the dangerous world he had been chasing all along.